I'm Kevin Smith. Join me for a full hour of primetime Jedi Masters and the ladies who love them.
Tonight, a special edition of Exposure, hosted by Kevin Smith, featuring the network television premiere of George Lucas in Love.
Exposure.
Tripping the rift aboard the free Enterprise.
Exposure.
The quest to find a space-age princess.
Exposure.
Taking fandom too far. The phenomena of Star Wars.
Exposure.
And a never-before-seen short film from director George Lucas.
Exposure. The unofficial Star Wars edition.
Tonight, meet our host, Kevin Smith. From film school dropout to Sundance staple, Kevin Smith is one of the major voices in independent filmmaking. From his debut feature Clerks to his critically acclaimed Dogma, Smith has created a series of films that explore the culture, passions, and myths of modern-day America, while still staying true to his love of comic books and hometown life.
Hi, I'm Kevin Smith, and welcome to Exposure, the only program on Sci-Fi that goes out of its way to bring you animated and live-action shorts that kind of bring you a little bit of exposure, shall we say, to upcoming young filmmakers as well as some established old hacks who might need the work. Tonight, we're checking out George Lucas and the Star Wars trilogy and its long-lasting effect on a generation of young filmmakers like myself. I, too, have had a bit of experience with Star Wars and somehow found a way, a very small, unobtrusive, non-noticeable way, to work it into some of the films that I've been involved in.
What did you like better, Jedi or The Empire Strikes Back?
Empire.
Blasphemy.
Those movies are about how the white man keeps the brother man down, even in a galaxy far, far away.
Adventure, excitement, Jedi craves not these things. Hey, have you ever wondered where George Lucas got his idea for Star Wars and the rest of the trilogy and stuff like that? I know I have, and apparently a couple of chuckleheads from USC also wondered where he got the idea, and they pulled together this little film. Joe Nussbaum and Joseph Levy made a flick that a lot of people have seen on the web and is actually outselling Phantom Menace on Amazon.com, and it's called George Lucas in Love. Let's take a look at it.
The success of George Lucas in Love has opened the doors in Hollywood for director Joe Nussbaum and producer Joseph Levy. Nussbaum is set to direct a feature for Ron Howard, and Levy is signed on as head of new media at Bandera Entertainment.
The story of the film basically is our idea of how George Lucas might have come up with Star Wars. The film itself, in structure and in storytelling and in style, is a parody of Shakespeare in Love. Straight up, no question.
We wanted to make a short film that not only would be of the highest quality, but that would also have some kind of an element that would be able to capture, be able to kind of get on fire in Hollywood.
We want to make features. We want to have long filmmaking careers, and we needed to get our foot in the door, and that was the goal. Did we also want to make a film that people would enjoy and that Star Wars fans would get a kick out of? Yeah, absolutely.
I could feel it, man. It's like this giant cosmic force, an energy field created by all living things. It surrounds us, it penetrates us.
I'm trying to write. If I don't finish this script in 3 days, I don't graduate.
You're lost, man.
And you know, my mom is coming this weekend, so could you clean up the pharmacy?
So, Lucas, we meet again.
Aaron, you live next door.
My script is now complete.
Soon, I will rule the industry, and you'll still be writing line 1 of whatever it's called.
3XR-259.7.
Exactly. And George, the beard, not working for you.
I gotta meet my professor. Are you okay?
Hey, check her out, kid. She's the fastest thing on campus.
Yeah, maybe later, Hal.
They're coming for us all. Beware the dark side, the evil empire.
Yes, I thought it was quite rude as well.
So, yeah, it's not what you would call technically done yet, but it's about a young space farmer who is he's struggling with a terrible crop of space wheat.
Struggle.
Yeah, and he's searching.
No, search not. Inspiration will you not find. It will find you.
Could you talk kind of forward?
Too much already, have I said?
Okay. Thank you. You've been it's big help.
Space wheat. Space corn. Space corn. Space oats. You're beautiful. I'm sorry, I don't normally talk to girls like I don't normally talk to girls, so God, I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know anybody was in here. I usually just like to come here to think.
You do? I mean, I'll leave.
Oh, wait. You're George Lucas, right?
Yeah.
I'm Marion. I loved your student films. 14208, 61867. Great titles.
I can't believe you saw those.
Oh, yeah. Well, they had such passion, such vision. I loved them.
Do you want to sit down? And I'm just beginning to think that space oats isn't the answer.
Well, maybe you just weren't meant to write agricultural space tragedies. You've got to write from your heart. Just let people into your dreams.
You think so?
I do. I really do. Damn it, you know what? I've got to go. There's a big protest. I'm kind of leading the student rebellion.
Well, will I see you again?
Definitely. Don't worry so much. Just write what you know. Just like bullseyeing womp rats. That's amazing.
You're amazing. You're my inspiration. I feel like we're so connected.
Me too.
Mom?
Mom? Hi, kids.
Hey, George! Check out my new duck. I named him Howard.
Hey, wasn't that funny? That was some really good stuff. You know, those two cats, Joseph and Joe, the filmmakers, turns out that George Lucas sent them a letter after seeing the short, rumor has it. I, myself, have yet to receive any letter from George Lucas, even though I've mentioned him in 4 movies. Coming up next, a little flick called Tripping the Rift, about clowns and girls. So stick around.
Later, a 20-year-old love letter must be delivered to a Hollywood princess. Then, a desperate escape across enemy lines, George Lucas's lost student film. But first, lasers, latex, and a bad guy named Bobo. When Exposure, the unofficial Star Wars edition, continues.
Exposure.
From Jay and Silent Bob's secret stash in Red Bank, New Jersey, here's Kevin Smith.
Hi, welcome back to Exposure, the unofficial Star Wars edition. I'm Kevin Smith. You know, when Star Wars came out in 1977, it was a pretty massive success, and it spawned a renaissance in sci-fi. So in theaters, you had stuff like Buck Rogers, the great Gil Gerard epic, and you had stuff like Krull and Battlestar Galactica, 2 of which, both Buck Rogers and Battlestar Galactica, worked their way over to TV later on. Star Trek revived itself, created a big screen franchise out of it. Sci-fi was back in a big, big way. But what about the common man? What about the guy who just really wanted to express his love for Star Wars, but you know, didn't have a network or a theater to do it on? Well, thankfully, technology caught up with those cats. Now, if you go to the internet, the web, if you will, there are more Star Wars parodies and homages than you can shake a Jawa at, such as George Lucas in Love, the short we saw before, Scott Kramer's Waiting for Anakin, which you can also check out on the web, and Tripping the Rift, which is a computer-animated graphic short that we're going to check out right now by a guy named Chris Moeller. It's got a lot of Star Wars-type jokes in it, a lot of humor, direct lifts, parody. It's funny stuff. Let's check it out.
Animators Chris Moeller and Chuck Austin met while working on The Simpsons. They both directed the irreverent series King of the Hill. Together they are currently developing Tripping the Rift as an animated series that will no doubt poison the minds of future generations.
I can basically sum it up as like Star Wars meets Star Trek meets The Fugitive meets The Far Side. I guess that's the best way to look at it. And a porno, all right? There you go. Yeah, we wanted to be kind of different on Tripping the Rift. Rather than just make just a generic sci-fi bad guy, we decided to add a little twist to him. The whole clown motif seemed to work really well. See, I find clowns funny because they're so unfunny. Like, I mean, who in the world finds clowns entertaining? I mean, I can think of very few people.
Captain's log. Stardate 47249, Commander Chode speaking. We're nearing the end of our 5-hour mission to deliver prophylactics to the oversexed...
excuse me.
What?
Who are you talking to?
Ship's recorder.
Oh. It's broken.
What the hell have you been fixing these past 2 days?
The trans-digital Freon converter.
And what's that for?
It makes ice cubes.
You mean to tell me that with all the crap that's broken on this ship, you start with a ice machine?
Listen to me, you fat purple dung pile. As the ship's engineer, I decide what gets fixed first.
Oh, no.
So if you don't like it, go screw yourself.
I'm the captain. That does it. Come here. Come here.
Hold hold on a minute.
Oh, you had this coming for a long time. I said, get over here.
Oh, you want a piece of me?
Bring it on.
Oh, this is fair.
No, bastard. No, fix the hyperdrive. Oh, hello, Six.
Captain, you know how fighting with Gus aggravates your irritable bowel syndrome. Oh, would you like a hand?
No, thank you, Six. That'd be nice. But I'm too pissed off to enjoy it anyway.
Are you sure? I think I could change your mind.
Now I've got you! I told you we were facing the wrong way!
But, sir, sit up.
Insect! Hello, Chode! Darth Bobo. I thought I smelled Vaseline. What do you want, anyway? What do I want? Oh, yeah! Bloody vengeance!
Where do you know this guy from?
Oh, hi. Well, he and I were in prison together a while back, you know.
Oh, don't tell me. Judging from his size, I'd say you were the bitch. Am I right?
Yeah. Who are you?
Nobody.
Okay, Bobo Breath. Let's get this over with. All right, let's. All right, whoa. Why don't you fight without using your clown powers, son? Very well. Clown powers indeed. If he starts to win, shoot him. Yes, sir. Come on, you lipstick-wearing filch monkey!
Bastard. Never underestimate the power of a dark clown.
Hey, Mr. Clown. I know better ways for you to occupy your time.
Madam, clowns are quite disciplined when it comes to sins of the...
I'm waiting.
Stay here, I'll kill you later. Oh, it's been so long. Oh, you purple bastard!
Excellent work, Six.
Thank you, sir.
Now, sweetheart, about that hand.
Oh, Captain. Oh, like that. Oh yeah.
Oh, tripping. Just the rift was tripped, ladies and gentlemen. The voice of the little purple gooby alien type guy was Stephen Root, who used to play Jimmy James on News Radio. So there's some star talent involved in that one as well. Well, coming up next is a short with absolutely no star talent involved, unless you count Princess Leia. Searching for Carrie Fisher, coming up next here on Exposure.
Next, Star Wars inspires a childhood crush. Can it be fulfilled?
Hello. Hi, is Carrie Fisher there?
And later, see the makings of a legend. From the USC archives comes a lost student film from director George Lucas.
We're gonna check out something nobody's ever seen before. Freiheit.
When Exposure, the unofficial Star Wars edition, continues.
Exposure.
From Jay and Silent Bob's secret stash in Red Bank, New Jersey, here's Kevin Smith.
If I'm Kevin Smith, this must be Exposure, the unofficial Star Wars edition. Let me throw a few names at you, see if you can make the connection. Nick Nolte, Chris Walken, Burt Reynolds, Jodie Foster. What do they all have in common? Well, they were all people who were passed over by George Lucas to be in Star Wars. Jodie Foster came awfully close, though. From what we hear, she was the second choice. First choice, a 19-year-old named Carrie Fisher, who went on to essay the role of Princess Leia, the chick who leads a rebellion against the Empire. I'm sure you've seen the picture. When the movie came out, Carrie became quite famous and also the object of affection of a lot of young kids. And one of those kids grew up to be a filmmaker from Dallas named Steve Dewar, who didn't quite leave his obsession with Carrie behind as a child. He grew up to make this film, Searching for Carrie Fisher. Let's check it out.
Director Stephen Dewar attended SMU Film School in Dallas, where he created a number of award-winning short films. In 1977, he recorded a love letter to Carrie Fisher. In 1998, he traveled to LA and attempted to track her down.
What if you were going through some old stuff and you found a love letter that was maybe 15, 20 years old? You know, every guy in my class growing up in elementary school, I think we all had crushes on Carrie Fisher. And what if you decided to finally deliver this love letter? When I decided to do this, I absolutely thought people would think it was a ridiculous idea, because I did. It is a ridiculous idea. What if it was probably not a good idea at all to do? You know, would you go ahead and do it? And for whatever reason, I decided to go ahead and do that.
Okay, get out of here. I'm talking to Carrie Fisher. Oh, let's kiss, let's hug. I'd kiss you as long as I'd even take you to Washington.
It's okay, here we go.
For what city, please?
Los Angeles. Do you know, what's the name of Carrie Fisher's production office?
No, actually, I don't know that.
You don't happen to know the name of Carrie Fisher's production company, do you?
No, I don't.
Hi, do you know the name of Carrie Fisher's production company?
No, I don't.
Oh, come on.
We're sorry. Your call cannot be completed as dialed.
Well, we came all the way out here to make this movie.
I know. Why do I want to meet with her?
I don't know. Why?
Why would I ever want to meet with Carrie Fisher?
It's your idea.
I know, and it was stupid. All my ideas are so stupid. What the hell was I thinking?
I don't believe that account's handled by us anymore.
Oh, really? Do you know who handles her now?
Hello, creative artist.
Hi, could I speak to Carrie Fisher's agent, please?
Hold on. Client information.
Hi, can I speak to Carrie Fisher's agent, please?
Okay, there's no C in that, right?
In Carrie?
Yeah, no longer a client.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Do you know where she's a client with?
Doesn't say. I have an office number.
Oh, that'd be great.
That was kind of a wake-up call. He actually gave us a number. Do you think it's Carrie Fisher's number?
It's probably her number.
No way. I'm gonna write down keywords so I don't forget them if I panic. Documentary. Filmmaker. My name is Steve Dewar.
Yeah, write your name down so you don't forget.
Steve Dewar. I'm a filmmaker. I'm making a documentary. So stupid. The world's stupidest, the stupidest quest.
Yeah, it's a new me now. I'm now a cool guy. Wait a minute, what am I saying when I answer? Wait.
Hello?
Hi, is Carrie Fisher there?
No, may I take a message?
Sure, my name's Steve Dewar, and I'm a filmmaker, and I'm working on a documentary, and I was wondering if I could get a chance to speak with her briefly.
Okay, I'll give her the message. I give it to her secretary.
CA gave me this number. Am I not reaching an office?
Yes.
Yes, it is an office?
Yes.
Is this her production company?
I have her secretary to call you.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
Bye-bye.
That number is absolutely her house. CAA just gave it to us. What are they, idiots?
Hello?
Hi, is Miss Fisher available?
Who's calling, please?
My name's Steve Dewar. I called earlier today.
She's gone out to dinner. I never give her the message.
Oh, would it be possible? Could you give me the number for her secretary so I could call her? And what's her name?
It's a man. His name is Chris.
Chris?
Hello?
Hi, could I speak to Chris, please?
Speaking.
Hi, Chris. My name's Steve Dewar, and I'm a filmmaker from Dallas.
Yeah.
And I'm doing a documentary short about childhood crushes. And I was wondering if there's any way I could get a chance to talk to Miss Fisher at some point.
How'd you get her, buddy?
How'd I get it?
Yeah.
Actually...
I'm not trying to bust your chops or anything, but I don't think well, first of all, she doesn't really have the time.
Mm-hmm.
Secondly, I don't think she knows you, so I'm not sure if she would be into it. Would it just be like a telephone interview or something?
I mean,
I can
if
almost
that's the best...
promise you she would never do on camera.
Really?
She probably, I mean, I'm thinking for her, she probably would say no. But then again, you know, she may talk to you on the telephone. Call us back at 11:20.
11:20? Absolutely. Thank you very much, Chris. I appreciate it. Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
How did I do? Is that okay?
Just be cool, be yourself, be friendly, don't be nervous, and don't kiss her ass.
Hello?
Hi, Chris. It's Steve Dewar. Hello?
Hello?
Hi, it's Chris. It's Steve Dewar.
Hey, how you doing?
Very good. Have you talked to Carrie? Hello?
Hello?
Hi, Steve Dewar again.
Hey, I'm up in the hills, so the reception is in and out.
Oh, no problem.
I tell you what, you should probably call her agent. I can't answer for her.
Really? Is she not with you right now?
Yes, she is.
And there's no way I could talk to her for even a second?
Well, I could ask her. Hold on for a second.
Okay, thank you.
Hello?
Hi, Carrie?
Help me, Steve Dewar. You're my only hope. When we come back next on Exposure, we'll see the second half of searching for Carrie Fisher and see whether this lone stalkerazzi ever gets his hands on Carrie Fisher.
I will not stalk any more of my crushes.
And later, a world premiere from director George Lucas when Exposure continues.
Exposure.
Now Exposure, the unofficial Star Wars edition continues with the conclusion of Searching for Carrie Fisher.
Hello?
Hi, Carrie?
Yeah.
Hi, my name's Steve Dewar. I don't know how much Chris has told you, but I'm a filmmaker from Dallas, and I'm doing a documentary short. What got it started was I found this tape that was like a love letter to you when I was like 7. And so the end of the film would be me giving you the tape. And I didn't know if there's any way...
But you had a crush on me.
Yeah, like a million other people, of course, but...
And how old are you?
I'm 24 now.
Oh, God.
I mean, if there's any time today, like, if you told me to stand in front of a building because you're going to run in... Today, no way. Tomorrow? How about tomorrow?
What is tomorrow?
Friday.
Well, maybe tomorrow. You told me to stand in front of the building.
So who should I call?
Well, you can call Chris by the end of the day, and we should know.
Okay. All right, thank you, Carrie. I really appreciate it.
You don't sound like you're from Dallas.
Well, actually, I grew up in Boston, but I went to school in Dallas, and so I've been there for about 6 years.
Okay. You got rid of it like my mother did. All right, then. He'll talk to you later, and we'll know by then.
Okay, I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
This is our new married couple, Stephen Dorr and Carrie Fisher. Stephen and Carrie sitting in the cave.
Hello?
Hi, Chris?
Yeah.
Hi, this is Steve Dewar.
Hey, how are you?
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Very good.
So you just need an answer from Carrie because you wanted to photograph her tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
All right, hang on, let me check.
Okay.
So 1:30 tomorrow in front of the Umberto hair salon. How long will it take, do you know?
It shouldn't take too long at all. However long you guys want.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, man.
All right, thanks. Bye.
victory.
We got it. He's gonna visit with us. What the hell's that? Wow, 1:30. Umberto Hair Salon. Chris, her assistant just came out, so she's getting her hair cut right now. So he came out and gave me a big, strong handshake. Well, he hasn't come back out, so I don't think it was cool. I think he's telling her they're a bunch of clowns with a video camera. It's fine, we are.
You know, whatever her schedule is, you know, becomes mine. You know, I come to work, get her out of bed, go, you know, with Carrie to get manicures, or she has yoga, if the trainer is coming over to work her out, and facials, or a hair appointment, a doctor's appointment. She's even let me go to meetings with her a couple times, which was great, you know. Really big meetings, you know, so that was cool. Here she comes.
Are you my paramour?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate this.
I hope
Very
you
sweet
do.
of you. Well.
All right, what are we doing now?
Okay. Well, this is the tape.
Okay.
Or copy of it.
This is my love letter?
Yeah, this is your love letter, and it's actually listening to it now, knowing that you'd actually
Are we
get
filming
it.
this now?
Yeah. It's a little bit creepy.
Creepy,
Yeah.
good. I like creepy.
Yeah, it's me and my friend, but.
You can't compete with the kind of creepy I've had.
Well, you might get a kick out of it, or you might be
There
really
you
disturbed,
go.
but.
Still disturbed. No, I've
Yeah.
had a lot of disturbed, and I'm sure I won't even get into that.
Okay, but so in the longer version, which no longer exists, unfortunately, maybe one day we'll be able to find a way.
That might be okay.
Yeah, I think so. But it was, you know, more of us, like, I think singing along songs on the radio and trying to trick you into thinking it was us singing, that kind of thing.
Oh,
So,
yeah. How old?
7 and 8.
Oh, that's cute. Come on, my kid's 5 and a half. I can live with that.
So what did you think when you got the call from us? Think we're creepy
Well, I
people?
wondered how you got my number, as I wondered sometimes when the star has my number.
See,
not in that level, certainly not. But I wondered how you got my number. And that's the limit of it.
Just CAA gave it to us without any struggle.
That's great!
I think it's a little payback, I guess.
That's great!
Yeah.
Ooh, it's CAA, man.
The directory.
My ex is there.
Oh, really?
Oh, how nice. Well, I'll talk to him.
Yeah.
Maybe I can up the alimony. What do you think?
Yeah.
That's really sweet. Well, that's good to know.
Right.
Anyway,
wow,
we've
it's
got
hot
to pick
today.
up my daughter.
Okay. Well, thank you very much. I really
It's
appreciate
all right. It's
it.
very nice meeting you.
Nice to meet you too,
Glad that
Carrie.
you're in
Thank
love
you.
with me. Good,
Yes.
good luck with your
It was nice to see you.
career. All
Okay.
right, nice meeting both of you.
Well, we're done. We found her. Every person who said we were idiots, laughed at us, mocked us, was right, because it is a silly, stupid thing to do. But at least we did it. We met her.
Now, back to our host, Kevin Smith.
Yipes. Somebody call the cops. That just borders a little too close to stalking for my taste. Do you think Carrie Fisher ever listened to the tape that I gave him? I don't know. Let's ask her next time. Meantime, I'd like to clear the air with my own sort of Carrie Fisher crush that I had when I was a kid. Yeah, I was quite obsessed with her as well. I didn't make any secret love tapes or anything like that, but I had a lot of pictures and posters and Star Wars sheets in my room, and every night before I went to bed, I'd kiss all the pictures of Princess Leia and hoping that one day we two might get married. And it never quite panned out for me.
Next, Star Wars lives in a galaxy not so far away.
Give me a video camera and the Force, and I'll change the world.
When Exposure, the unofficial Star Wars edition, returns. In the state of New Jersey, our host, Kevin Smith.
You know, Star Wars fans are pretty nutty. They're wacky, and they're everywhere, and they're very into the movie, so much so they dress like the characters and wait in long lines to watch showings of the movies and dress like Princess Leia and the droids, and I don't know, they're kind of scary. And that's never been more clear than in these excerpts you're going to see from the documentary Galaxy Far, Far Away.
Tariq Jalil began his film career as a scriptwriter in 1994. Before breaking out to write and direct his own films, his first short, 24/7, in which he stars, was honored at 11 festivals. He is obsessed with the obsession of Star Wars.
It's our Beatles. It's our Elvis.
Star Wars! Star Wars! Star Wars has impacted a lot of my life.
It changed my life.
I was always kind of fascinated by the Star Wars phenomenon. I mean, I like the movies, but I know people that are obsessed with them. It has always seemed like my entire generation has seen the movie and for the most part liked it. Tonight's the first night the kids are camping out in line. It's cold and rainy. Well, guys, this is day one. Now, how long have you guys been out here?
Couple hours. Well, he and I got here last night. We were the first in line. And people are going to see this as a historical event. It's going to be a big part of your life.
I kind of like these guys. I didn't understand them, but they were nice enough. I decided I would spend the next 42 days exploring my generation's obsession with Star Wars. I never really understood the Force. Is it a religion or something used to move heavy objects?
Give me a video camera and the Force and I'll change the world.
I would always be sure to use the Force for niceness and not evil.
Force will take me straight through the bacteria these days. But unfortunately, they have bacteria diseases that you cannot fight with the Force of either a laser or anything, and that's AIDS. So wear rubber, please. Thank you.
I definitely believe there's a Force.
Regardless of what you call it, what the Force is the power that connects us to either nature or to a greater power.
I want to be loved, you know? I want people to like me.
Her name is Leia and she dances for the herd. Dressed up in a gold two-piece just like a cosmic slug.
I've seen people fighting for food, and it's just as scary as what I saw that night, people fighting for a toy.
Go get a job, all you people standing around here doing nothing. You gotta get up the street, get on the sidewalk now. Let's go, everybody move. Man, I'm Saul. Saul good. I'm a Jedi. I'm a Jedi.
We're from Kansas. We don't see this very often.
As I was leaving today, my sister was chanting, "My brother's a geek."
Tonight, they have kicked it up a big notch. That because the advance tickets go on sale tomorrow at noon, 1 full week before opening day of the movie.
Here you are. You've been out here for how long now?
A month and a half, since April 7th.
Excellent. Now, we got you the very first night. How did things go? As expected or different? Or
Much different than I expected, to be honest. Yeah. No, everybody's so bitter now. We're all so pissed off at the press because they're all over and asking all the stupid questions like, what if the movie sucks? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Our host, Kevin Smith.
Coming up next, don't you move away from the front of the TV, you little Ewoks, because we're going to throw a little George Lucas action at you. An early short of George's back in his USC days, Freiheit. Coming up next on Exposure.
Exposure, the unofficial Star Wars edition will return.
Exposure.
From Jay and Silent Bob's Secret Stash, our host, Kevin Smith.
Hi, and welcome back to Exposure, the unofficial Star Wars edition. I'm Kevin Smith, your host for the proceedings this evening. Our final film is one from the master himself, George Lucas. It was made during his college days at the University of Southern California, and it's called Freiheit, which is German for Freiheit, or freedom, as they may say. It was made in 1966, and it kind of reflects the political consciousness of its day. Without further ado, let's take a look at Freiheit.
Born and raised in Modesto, California, George Lucas entered USC in 1964, where he studied film editing and production. In his thesis project, Freiheit, the theme that would dominate his later films, including Star Wars, is first articulated: the overwhelming need to escape.
dying for. It's the only thing worth dying for.
They're people, and people should be free.
Freedom's a thing you have to deserve. You have to work for it.
Without freedom, there's no reason to live.
But for what is life if you're not free? It's hardly a life.
Without freedom, man can't exist properly. A man has to be free because it's his nature to be free. And anything that restricts or in any way hampers freedom, in a way, causes man's death.
You can't deny a man his basic rights.
Well, someone has said, that a person is free only in his mind, that chains or shackles don't make him a slave. Well, that's very idealistic.
So, of course, freedom is worth dying for, because without freedom, we're dead.
Hey, wasn't this a blast? Didn't we have a great time? This is really sweet. And maybe one of you out there has watched this whole special today, and you're going to make the ultimate kind of George Lucas homage, inspired truly by the great man and his works himself. So that's our show for tonight. I hope you enjoyed Exposure, the unofficial Star Wars edition. If you like my hosting duties, write a bunch of letters to the Sci-Fi Channel, because Lord knows I could use the work. In the meantime, come back every week for Exposure, where they check out the future of film. Good night.
Log on now at exposure.sci-fi.com for an exclusive interview with Exposure host and independent filmmaker Kevin Smith. And join us next week for more short films from sci-fi visionaries past, present, and future on Sci-Fi's cutting-edge filmmaking forum, Exposure.
Exposure.